Hello, sweet Stampin' friends. How are you today? Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. I completely forgot that this weekend is Stampin' Up's Backstage Leaders Conference. And so I just finished that up, grabbed a really quick bite to eat so that I can share with you. And then, of course, hopping on right now to share with you a fun project for today. And it's kind of a little bit of a sneak peek for something that I'm getting ready to mail out. So I'm going to give you all the updates on that, what's going on, what just has shipped out, what's getting ready to ship for those who have purchased a project kit from me. But if you have not joined me before, my name is Debra Harrison with Simply Sweet and Ink Designs. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in San Antonio, Texas, and I love sharing with you fun ways to use the Stampin' Up! Products. And so that's what I'm going to do today. All right, so to let you know what is going on. So for those, I see some of you who have ordered project kits from me. If you're on Bunko, I see some Bunko players here. Your Bunko kits have shipped. For, let's see, for the Nests of Winter Craft Along, that is going to be next Thursday at 2 o'clock Central Time. Anyone is welcome to hop on, watch me live. For those who ordered the pre-cut project kit, those have shipped already. And also to the November Sweet Creation Club kits shipped today, except for one person. I have a Stampin' friend in Hawaii, and I usually just get all her goodies together and ship them in one big box to her because it's kind of expensive to ship to Hawaii. So I usually do flat rate on hers. So let's see, what am I getting ready to ship next? Does anybody have a guess what that may be? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you so we can go ahead and get started on the project. But it is the Snowy Wonder Mystery Craft Box that I was really hoping to get it out tomorrow. The week I'm thrown off this week with my schedule, and so this weekend that is what I'm going to devote, is just working on those mystery craft boxes and getting those shipped out by Monday or on Monday. All right, so be on the lookout for that for those who ordered that. But I thought that for today's project that I would share with you a project using the Snowy Wonder bundle and that really cute Snowy Scenes Designer Series paper. So before I do that though, I have some things that are coming up that I want to make you aware of. So I'm going to flip my camera down. Some of you have already taken advantage of this promotion that I am doing till Wednesday, which is November 13th, 2024. So I have some just miscellaneous fun retired products that I want to share and gift to you. So I am doing what's called a mystery grab bag. And so I'm just giving you an example of what one looks like. So it will include, every one of them includes a stamp set. All right, I'm just going to tell you that right now. It will then also include either, this is either, not both, or not for sure. You will either get a die set or you will get an embossing folder. And let me explain the way I did this. So if you're getting a die set, your stamp set's going to be a celebration stamp set because that's something I got free. Okay. If it is an embossing folder, then your stamp set will be one that was purchased to kind of keep the values relatively even. All right. Then everybody is also going to get a pack, just a little sampler pack of 6x6 sheets of designer series paper. It's just a variety pack of retired patterns, and then like just 2 random cards, kit cards from my stash. And it will come in this little red bag for you, and it is free with a $50 order in my online store. I did email out and I posted the sign, or not the sign. Yeah, there is actually, to get the mystery box, because I am starting to run out. First, you have to register to claim your free mystery bag. And then you need to go shop and spend at least $50 in my online store with the link I provide. I will post that link again for you after the video today, but if you got the email the other day, or if you go back and look at my Facebook post, you can find the shopping link or the registration link to reserve your kit for 24 hours. And then within that 24 hours, go shop and spend that $50. And then I will ship your fun mystery grab bag of retired products for free. All right, the other thing I have going on, or that is open for registration right now, is I am doing a 12 Days of Christmas Craft Along. I'm doing it with 5 of my demonstrator friends, and it is Deb Smeck, I hope I'm saying her last name correctly, Julie Salva, Melissa Faust, Rhonda Wade and Ange McKay. Now, Ange is in Canada. So if you are watching me from Canada and you would like to participate and do this 12 Days of Christmas, the Craft Along Kit, reach out to me and I'll get Ange's link for you so that you can order directly from Ange. All right. So basically, anyone is free to watch. What we did is basically we combined our creative efforts to design 12 projects, 2 projects each. But what I'll do is I'm going to show you how to make not only the 2 that I made, but the other 10 that they made. So the video will be from, we'll each be doing our own videos with those 12 projects. So if you follow any of us, you may see, or if you follow multiples of us, you may see these projects presented again in our own videos. But it's a really fun time to just do some holiday crafting. Now, none of these are cards. Well, I take that back. I mean, if you consider a gift card holder a card, I think there's a couple of gift card holders in there. But it will be 12 projects. Anyone is welcome to watch from November 25th through December 6th. It will be here on my Facebook page as well as my YouTube channel. If you would like to craft along with me each day, there is a project kit that you can order for $85, and that includes shipping. If you're here locally in San Antonio, just reach out and I'll give you the price for that. It's going to include the supplies to make the 12 projects. That will include about $50 in consumable supplies. You're going to get, like, I think 2 half packs of designer series paper, 2 embellishments, and 2 ribbons included in that pack. And then there's just a little pillow gift in there because we can't send a kit without a pillow gift, right? And it also includes the project sheets for each of the 12 projects. Now, if you want to provide and prep all your own supplies, you can order the PDF tutorial for $25. That registration link, just reach out to me if you didn't get the email the other day, and I will be happy to give you the link to sign up. Registration does close on this Wednesday, November 13th as well, so that I can get everything ordered and prepped and shipped out to you before the craft along starts on the 25th. All right, last thing, and then we're going to get into our project. Oh, I forgot to tell you. For the 12 Days of Christmas Craft Along, it is going to be featuring the Christmas Friends bundle. And yes, I know the dies are on order, but I will tell you, if you, even just with the stamp set, it's pretty easy to be able to cut these out manually. And these dies aren't coming back till December, which is going to be, we'll be well into our 12 Days of Christmas Craft Along. But if you already have this and you're looking for ideas on how to use this bundle, this would be a great opportunity to do that. And also too, we'll be featuring the Festive Word stamp set. Okay, just to give you an idea on that. All right, so my Sweet Creations Club members, or if you're interested in joining Sweet Creations Club, it is a monthly subscription project kit. And for December, I chose to use the Cake Celebrations bundle. I will tell you, December is always a tough time for me to design because holiday products are starting to diminish, so it's getting harder and harder to order them. And also, too, you may be done by December. By the time you get the kit in December, you may be holiday crafting out, and you want to do something different. And the Spring Mini Catalog hasn't launched yet, and I wouldn't be able to order enough product. So I thought this would be a perfect time in December just to make some birthday cards. Let's stock up on getting those birthday cards made for the new year. And you can either use and order the Cake Celebrations bundle and design exactly the way that I designed the projects, or if you have your own cake stamp set bundle or a cupcake, you could use your own and substitute out. This is just a little pocket card. And then also too, it's going to be making a little gift box here. So that is going to be the club kit for December 2024. If you are not part of my club and you would like to join, the cost is $43 a month shipped to you. If you would like just to try it for 1 month, I offer the 1 month kit for $48. All right, let's get into the project today. For today, like I said, it was a lot to cover, but I know a lot of you have ordered kits from me, and I wanted to let you know what the status of those are. Now, if you ordered multiple things from me, they probably shipped out separately just so I could keep everything straight because it was a lot and a lot of fun. I can't wait for you to get all your packets. All right, so if you're finding like you're getting multiple things, that would be why. They're not, it was difficult to combine shipping this time. All right, for today, we are going, like I told you, for those who ordered the Snowy Wonder mystery box, those are shipping. And so I thought it would be fun to make a project using the bundle and that really cute paper. So today we are going to make a little, what I call a faux snow pouch, or what I like to call Texas snow, because in Texas, or particularly in South Texas where I live, we don't really get snow very often, except for that snowpocalypse a few years ago, and that was enough to be ingrained in my memory forever. It was quite an experience. So for my friends who live up north or who experience snow, I understand more when you talk about power outages and not having water or electricity for several days. So that was quite an experience for us here in South Texas because we're not prepared for that type of thing. So this is this is fun to be able to this would be great for kids and stuff. Kids love little things like this. So I'm going to talk to you about this instant snow. So if you're not familiar with it, you know what it is. And then you can make a fun little faux snow pouch for kids, grandkids, great little stocking stuffer. And then right here, you could take and put a little note, and you've got that right there in your pocket. So let's go ahead. I'm going to talk about this instant snow. I did get these on Amazon. I think there was 40 in the package. And so we're going to make some faux snow because I want to show you how easy this is and how fun it is. If you live like in a southern climate and you don't get faux snow, well, this is the way you can enjoy snow. If you live in a northern climate and you want to share snow with your southern friends, this is the way that you could send them some of your faux snow. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this pouch into a container. And it's just a little powder. And then what I found for these packets, I found that 2 tablespoons works best. So I'm taking my little measuring spoon here. All right. And then you can just kind of mix it up, or you can shake it if you want. And then look, we've got some snow. And you know what I like to do is I like to put this in the fridge for a little bit to get it cold. And so it really, really feels like snow. So this is so fun to do. I will provide you the link if you want to order. If you like this faux snow and you want to get some for yourself, you can do that. But let me share with you what we're going to do for this one and how to make it. So it is featuring the Snowy Wonder Bundle. To be able to make these, I really just kind of use the sentiment and the dies because there are some dies that actually work with the designer series paper. And so I thought it would be fun to share with you how to make this cute little project today. All right. Actually, did you know these little trees, you can actually die cut the trees as well as some of the snowman using your die set. All right, so that's what the base supplies that we're using. Now, if you are on my email list, I am going to send you a project sheet at 3 o'clock Central Time. Oh yeah, remember, tomorrow is Saturday, right? And so that is the next Reindeer Days project for a part of that Reindeer Days series. So that comes at 9 o'clock Central Time in the morning. And then this one will be at 3 o'clock Central Time. All right. It lists all the supplies for you, what I used, all the measurements. That way you don't have to sit there and worry about trying to keep up with measurements as I'm going through the project today. You can just print out this pretty project sheet and put it in your file for later. All right. But if you would like just to have the basic measurements and the products that I used, that is there for you to follow along. You can take a quick screenshot. All right, so what I'm going to do is I die cut out. This is one that is kind of a little sleeper in the catalog, but this is called the Pocket Thoughts dies, and they're perfect. This size right here is perfect for gift cards, but today I use this one to be able to create my pocket. So I die cut out in Pool Party cardstock, just using the large die just to create a pocket. And so what I'm going to do is I've already done that step, die cut the large pocket. Then I'm taking a piece of the designer series paper. Now this measures 3 3/4 this way by 4 1/4 that way. And I'm just going to glue it right here at the bottom of my pocket. Now, before I do that, let me go ahead and burnish my score line so I can see just a little bit better. And so there are some little tabs for you to burnish. And there you go. All right. So I'm just going to glue this on the front there to get us started. Like I said, I just want it at the bottom here. And it goes edge to edge. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take in, you can use multi-purpose liquid glue, which you know I usually like to use, but I am choosing to use some tear-in tape today. I think it'll have a better hold. So on these 3 little tabs, I'm going to add tear-in tape. And where's my little pick tool? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just remove the backings. All right, now here comes the fun part. Now on here, and I didn't put this measurement on here, I just realized, but it's not too bad. If this is 3 3/4 by 5 inches, it's basically just the width and the length of this pocket. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to adhere my pocket on to this base. Now this is also in Pool Party, and I'm gonna have to hold it to be able to do this because this is tricky trying to do this. So I'm going to line up the bottom first. So I'm trying to do this while I'm in camera. There we go. Once I get the bottom done, the rest goes pretty well. All right. So there is our pocket right there. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take another piece of Pool Party cardstock. Now, this one measures 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And what I did, and I don't know if you can see that, I did on 3 sides, on 2 short and 1 long side, I scored it 1/2 inch, and then again at 3/4 inch. And so what I'm going to do is I did that on this side, along the bottom, and along on the right side as well. So hopefully you can see those little score lines. So what it did is it created a little square here in the corner. So I'm just going to cut off that little square, or both squares, I should say, so that we end up with a template that looks like this. Then I'm going to burnish my score lines. All right, so again, I'm going to use my tear-in tape, and I'm going to put it on the 1/2 inch section. And this is going to be the little pocket that my little my faux snow pouch or packet is going to sit in. And then it's really just a matter of decorating it up. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of bend it here. Now I'm going to tell you a little trick here is if you will take your side tabs, then what you're going to do is you're going to bring your bottom tab and just adhere it over on the back. I find that it's easier for me when I go to put it on the front. I've already got my little pocket done. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on the front, maybe up just a little bit so I have a nice little border. And so now my little pouch can go right there in the pocket. Now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this up. So what I use for my my scene is I'm using a double arrow label that's from the Greetings of the Season dies. And what I did then is I manually cut out one of the little snow globes from the designer series paper. I always love little images, being able to use them from the paper just as little single elements. I'm going to bring this in here so I can remember what I did. All right, and then what I did is I die cut out, you can also manually cut out a tree. Now this tree, I'm actually just going to have go flat. It's going to be more in the background rather than the foreground. So I'm just going to put this right here. And then I die cut out a small tree with the dies. Now this one I am going to pop up with a dimensional. And so I'm going to have it kind of overlap just a little bit right there. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back, bring my little pocket or my little box here, and I'm going just to add some dimensionals. You know what? That's probably plenty, actually. All right, we're just going to put it right here on the front. Okay, now I'm going to add, and this is going to be the fun part because they're going to probably go everywhere, these little loose snowflakes. They're so cute. They're great for shaker cards, but I'm just going to use them as little accents right here on the front of my tag, just to show that it's just a little bit of snow. So just, I'm talking tiny little dots here. You don't want to overdo it. Otherwise you end up with a gooey glue mess. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can get this. This one's a tiny one. And I have found just best just to kind of drop them on and don't try to push them down. The glue will take care of that for you. Because I find they kind of come right back up. Let's see, put in a little one right there. And let's do, nope, I want to put a big one there. And right there. Okay. All right. Yay. Cool. Got that done. And I didn't get ink. I didn't get glue all over my hands. All right. So I have this little hole here from my tag, right? I don't want I don't want it showing. So what I did is I took the red and white, the baker's twine, and I made a double bow. And I'm just going to put it right here on the corner with a mini glue dot. That way I hide my hole, add a cute little accent piece, just give it a little bit more variety on the front. And then we're going to work and just do the inside piece right here. And right here, what I love is, you know, when your designer series paper, you always have those little edge pieces. You don't know what to do with it. So you can use them for fun little little accents like this, where they're just kind of peeking out of something, or you have it off to the side. And so you don't get rid of those little scraps that are along the edge. So this piece measures, this is the sentiment layer. It is 3.5 wide by 4 7/8 tall. Okay. So I'm just going to add a little 1/2 inch by 3 3/4 strip, or 3.5, sorry, it's 3.5 inch strip, because we need it just a little bit smaller than our pocket, so it actually fits in the pocket. And so I'm just going to add the little strip here at the bottom. I'm going to take the little snowman that's just from one of the edge pieces of my paper and just glue him on, have him popped up or sneaking up over the little strip there. And then what I want to do is I want to add a colorful accent at the top. So I think this is 1.5 inch. It's a circle. It doesn't matter whether you punch it, you die cut it. It doesn't have to be 1.5 inches. And so I punched it out, and I like to kind of just curve it to kind of get it pliable. And then I just fold it in half. And that is going to be like my pull tab. That's going to go at the top here. So add a little bit of glue. And then let's just put it right here at the top. And then the last thing, which I would really recommend be your first thing, is to stamp. But I forgot. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment, Let It Snow. And this is in Memento black ink. Put both of these back inside. There we go. And then bring this back. And I just like having that little semicircle right there just to tie in the colors. Now, so that is the project for today. But I know there's some of you, my craft fair friends. So I put together something really, really fast after I did this project, just to show you something fun that you could do using these little snow packets and the Snowy Wonder. So what I did is I found this really cute ornament, and it's got a lid at the base. I got these from Dollar Tree. I totally forgot that I had it. So what I did is I just did some of the snow. You don't have to sell it, obviously. You don't have to make the snow ahead of time. You could just put the ornament in there, decorate it up really cute with the Snowy Wonder bundle, some of that really cute ribbon, and just add a couple packets of the snow. And then here, I just put right here a little tag, Texas Snow, with some really quick directions. Add 2 tablespoons per packet. And there you go. That would be a really fun little craft fair find for people. All right, guys, so that is what I have for you today. I'm going to go back. I didn't get a chance to look at any of your comments or questions, if there were any. But so fun. I love these little snow packets. Gretchen is asking the cake fancy. I would think Gretchen, you're asking about, you said the cake fancy stamps for December. I would think that you could substitute that, use your cake fancy bundle and just swap out those cake images. I think that's very, very doable. That's one of the reasons I chose the bundle, because it is very versatile with other cake stamp sets or cupcake stamp sets. So yes, I think you could easily, if that's what you're asking. Okay. Just going back to the comments. I know, Terry, you're in Colorado. You get snow. We don't get snow here very often. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Okay, just making sure. There's always that last comment right before I take off. All right, so guys, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Be on the lookout if you ordered a kit from me. It's coming, I promise. It was just a lot of things going on. If you're interested in any of the other things that I have going on with the mystery grab bag ordering promotion, the 12 days of Christmas, reach out to me and I'll get you that information. All right, guys, y'all have a wonderfully blessed weekend and we'll see you next Friday. Bye, guys.